This is Infinite Transcendence.
Hello again and welcome to Infinite Transcendence. Today I want to talk about why your plan is not working. Now, many times in life people get to a part where they're stuck in their course, where they try something out, they never get anywhere, where things fall behind, they never advance or push themselves forward, and they never know what's going wrong. And they want to figure out where they're going, why they can't get to where they want to, and I'm going to discuss that now. One reason could be the refusal to change your path. Many times on your way to success, you have a plan, you want to implement it, and then you keep doing that same thing and you're getting no result. And there's many cases of this. You can start a business that you want to travel around the world, but you started a brick and mortar local business. And there's nothing wrong with a brick and mortar business, but what you'll start to find out is that the more you're stuck in one place, the harder it is to travel. Your business is going to require a lot of supervision, it's going to require a lot of inventory, it's going to require you to be there a lot. And what you'll start to find is the only way to get out of that is unless you're going to grow like a mega-sized corporate business and have a board of directors and have a bunch of managers and everybody underneath you or something like that to the point where you can travel freely, it's going to be pretty much impossible to get enough freedom to live the life you want. So in that case, you might want to change course and you might want to change your direction and change your business to something else or find a way to monetize it another way. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing unusual. What you'll find is that many times people start out with one idea and then it evolves into another idea. Success doesn't come the same way for everybody. Even if you implement something that somebody else does, it doesn't mean it's going to work out for you the same. Your idea may be different. It may come about in a different way. And often you got to know when to change your path to get to it. What many people will tell you is to just work harder, not smarter. Work harder, not smarter. Or they'll just say work harder. They'll say work harder, not smarter, but they'll say just work harder. What you'll come to find is you want to be diligent, but you want to be able to change paths and be able to have that sense to know when things are going wrong and when you should adjust accordingly. So if you're trying something that's not working, you need to learn to make adjustments along the way and to tweak and to keep moving and to keep adjusting and tweaking until you get that final result you want. It's not just a one-time job. You got to keep adjusting and implementing things and trying different strategies to get to that part that you want to get to. Another reason your plan might not be working is you just might not be committed enough. And I'm sure we've all seen this. I'm sure we've all seen the dabbler, the person who has a big vision, the person who has a get-rich-quick scheme. I'm sure you know people like that. I know people like that. And often what happens is that people put so much time into developing new ideas that they never work on their old idea. They never get anywhere. They start something out. They see something become difficult. They have a roadblock in the way, and then they just give up and throw everything and throw in the towel and throw everything away. You need to realize that when you start something, it's a big commitment. If it were so easy, everybody would succeed. The reason most businesses fail is because it's not that easy. They fail for a myriad of reasons, but it shows that it's not easy. There's lots of people out there who are failing in business or failing in money or failing in other parts of their life. And if it were just so easy to just make it to the top, everybody would be doing it. You have to have that drive to go above and beyond where everybody else is going. And if you don't, that's fine. Yes, you heard me properly. It's fine. But just if you want to throw in the towel, throw in the towel. But don't put in a half-hearted effort because you're not going to get anywhere doing that. You're better off just putting no effort in at all. If you're not committed enough, either start becoming committed enough, make a plan, or just don't bother with it. Another reason people's plans don't work is because they don't develop a process. They just want to go from point A to point B. They just want to go from having a plan to having success, but you need to plan it along the way. You have to literally come up with a plan. You need to develop habits and practices that are going to get you to what you want, because if you don't do it, how are you going to know what daily habits you're going to have to implement to get what you want? You have to change your life. When you want something that you don't have, now you have to basically change your life to get what you want. And what's the most effective way to change your life? You change your life by changing your habits. You change your life by changing what you do, how you think, how you talk, who you associate with, and everything. And you need to develop those habits on a day-to-day basis where you get out, you try new things, you make your habits. So if your habits is to lose 10 pounds, you need to make a daily goal to exercise on a regular basis and to eat. You have to be a heavy super exercise, be doing some jump ropes and some push-ups. But you need to implement something and stick on it on a regular basis. If you don't create good habits, you're never going to accomplish anything. You're just going to flounder about and do nothing. Sounds like a given, but you realize how few people plan properly. They don't make the habit. They just want to get to the end result. It doesn't work that way. Start planning. Another reason your plan could fail is because you're simply not taking risk. Risk taking is important. If you want to do something that you haven't done before, you're going to have to take a chance on something you haven't had to take a chance on before. You can't just skate through and not get out of your comfort zone. It seems scary at first, yes, but you got to get out of your comfort zone to actually ever get anything, or else you're going to be stuck where everybody else is. And you have to ask yourself, do you want to be where everybody else is, or do you want to go above and beyond where everybody else is? Because if you do, you got to take the risk, whether that's asking out a person that you're attracted to, or starting a new business venture, or giving up on certain foods, or whatever. You need to get out there and take intelligent, calculated risk. You remember, you only have one life to live. You could die in 5 years, 10 years. You can die at 30, 20, 35, 55, 85. But you want to live a life of regrets if you didn't go out there and try the things you want to try? I don't think you do. So get out there and take your smart risk and get out of your comfort zone. You know what you need to do. Get out there and just do it. And that's pretty much it for why things don't work. I gave you a simple list of people who aren't committed, people who don't adjust along the way, people who don't develop process, and people who don't take any risk. What do you think about that? Is this something you struggle with? As always, write in the comments. Let me know what you think. And as always, like, subscribe, transcend infinitely, and check out our community page at patreon.com, Infinite_Transcendence.
See you next time and transcend infinitely.